I'm not going to pretend here, you know the struggles when it comes to doing your laundry. I feel like everyone's washing machine is on at least twice or 3 times a day. Ours is on at least once a day, but the place in which we hold all of our laundry for this family of 5 is looking a little bit tired, and it's looking a little bit messy, a little bit dirty, a little bit unorganized. So I'm going to take this time to just organize this laundry room, clean it up a little bit, and just declutter. There's a whole heap of stuff in here that's been inside of this laundry room since we moved in, which is about 2 years ago, and I haven't really gone through and taken the time to organize it, put stuff on the shelves. I merely just took everything that we had and just shoved it on the shelves and said, hey, this is where it's going to live for the time being. So come along and join with me as I go ahead and organize this laundry, give it a good deep clean, reorganize it as well, and come along for the ride. If you're needing a little bit of inspiration, then this is the video for you. So here is my laundry. It just needs a little bit of something. As you can see, it's just got really messy over the last month or so, and we're just doing heaps more washing than we used to, and so it just needs a bit of a clean up and a tidy up. Not so much of a clean, but just more of a tidy up. As you can see, I've got my ironing board that I never use, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think I might just declutter it all together. My peg bag, dirty washing, but then also along here, I hate these containers. Like, I've had these for some time now, and I just don't like them because I can't see what's inside at all. Then I have up here some more laundry things. It just needs a tidy up. Like, what is this? Like, I don't even know what that is. I've got towels here, but then I have a laundry cupboard here. Why haven't I put it there? That duster is so tired, I need to get a new one. And I've just got things up here that I don't really know what they are. And I would really like to put these detergents into some sort of containers. So I think that's one thing that I have to do. So we've got the sink over there. Definitely need to throw out those balloons for my daughter. But inside here in the laundry cupboard, I did go through and do a bit of a declutter a while back of some old towels that we had. I donated them to the local animal shelter, which is great. And then we also have these things down here. Oh dear, it's just looking really messy. God, I've got a whole bag full of rags. Great. That's the challenge for this weekend. I think I'm going to have to do it in parts and definitely get rid of some of those towels, but do it in parts. So I do want to get some organization containers or something like that for the detergent bottles, just to make it look a bit tidier. Like, I'm in here all the time and I don't want to come in and it always looks a mess. So first part will be to declutter it and just throw away what I don't need, what we're not using anymore, what's not required, and then to come back and probably get some organization things that I need to be able to just make it look a little bit better. So that's the challenge. We'll just see how we go. This is going to take me probably 2 weekends. I'll have to do this in 2 parts. But yes, I'm excited to get it looking a little bit better. Let's go. So I really want this space to feel less cramped. I feel very blessed that we have a dedicated laundry room in this house, but it's not very big. We don't have a dryer inside of there. We don't own a dryer in this house, but it means that I am able to get the washing done. I can get to the products that I need to. I can also get to the towels that we need to inside the space, but it feels really disorganized. I just need a little bit of order. Now, while I go ahead and take out all of the items from the laundry room and really just take it all out and put it in the dining and kitchen area, isn't it amazing how much stuff builds up into an area? Now, admittedly, this is probably about 2 years worth of neglect, shall we say, and just not really taking any full notice of it. But honestly, there's so many things that are unexpected that I just found during this process, and it really did help just to take everything out and put it into a space. And then I got completely overwhelmed and thought, oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing?
Nobody gets me.
I began the decluttering and organizing process, putting things to the side that were either to throw away, either to keep, or for me to use, continue using. What I also found, which was really helpful, is to put away the things that needed to be put away in other parts of the house and just do that straight away instead of having to wait to do it afterwards, and that being another job that I had to do. But you could see as I was going through this decluttering process, I got a little bit overwhelmed. Check out where I got up to. Trash as well. A magic eraser. Didn't even know I had one of those. And we were looking for this the other day. Shoe repair. I'm gonna put that in the garage right now to repair the shoes. Continue on. There's safety plug sockets. We'll keep those. And floor brush I will also keep as well. I'm trying to keep this one empty so that I can put any cleaning products that I don't necessarily use. I'll keep this. I'll need that for jars. Keep that. I don't know what's inside here. Gloves? I think so. It looks like hands. So anything that I don't use, I'll keep it in this handy little tub, and we'll give this one a clear out and dust it outside. So anything that I don't use all the time, like I can put these ones inside here. So that's what I want to use this one for. Let's give this a dust. That's looking a lot better. It's hardly been used. I've still got the price on from when I originally bought it. $13.95. This is a good few years ago. It's always so hard to figure out where to start. Like, I know what I need to do, but I don't know where to start. And I've watched enough decluttering videos to kind of know, but it's still a bit overwhelming because I don't have a clear home for all of these. Well, they're all inside the pantry at the moment, but that doesn't mean that they should be looking like they do. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best solution, and maybe that's what I'm overthinking. Maybe I should just go ahead and clean it out. So I'll take you with me. I can probably start with most of these like towels and stuff first. These ones all came from the shelf, but it will give me a better idea. Let's walk on over to the laundry to figure out where I can put everything inside the cupboards. I think I'll do that. Yes, always helps to talk it out. Right, I will do that instead. Thanks for listening. Let's continue on. Right. All these towels. I'm going to start by actually folding these up properly so they fit. We all have different ways of folding, same with my husband. We both fold very differently, and that's always the challenge, to get everything inside the pantry as we would like it. So that's always the issue. We have like big beach towels and stuff, but yes, we'll continue on. I always have the question in my mind, like, do we really need all of these towels? You know, like, do we need so many? I don't know. Don't think so. Oh, these ones are lovely. I love these ones. They get so grubby so quickly. You know, we have so many towels. This white one, it's white. It's just not practical. I hate white towels. Am I the one that hates them so much? I hate them. I think I'm gonna donate this one. I'm sure someone else will love it. I don't even know where it came from. All I know is that I don't like white towels. Some people love them, but for me, I've never really liked them so much. I know that many have said that the best thing to do is to make sure everyone has 2 towels each. There's 5 of us in our house, so does that mean we need 10? And then a few extra for guests? I don't know. These ones are the kids' ones, so they tend to use these ones the most. Not as big as these ones. I don't know where this one came from either. Don't like it. It's all grey. No. I don't like that. That's the main reason why I don't like these white towels, because they get grey so quickly. They just tend to look so drab. So my preference is not to have them at all. Now this is a tough one. I don't know whether to declutter it. My husband used to work for Wagamama, and so we got this really cool towel, beach towel. But the issue is with it is that it's fading and it's got like holes inside. But it's such a nice towel because you'll never have that again, and I don't know whether it's worth keeping. I'll have to check with him if he wants to keep it. Guaranteed he'll say yes, because he always does. My husband is not the type of person to throw anything away, but it's got holes in. It doesn't look very good. It's like really thin, like it feels like it's definitely just a beach towel, but I don't know. We might keep that. Maybe the kids will keep that for when they go swimming. And there's also, this is another maybe towel as well that can be used for when the kids when they go swimming, I would assume. This is another one of the kids' towels, but this one has got stains on from something like bleach marks. I don't know if you can see that all that well. So it's like bleach marks on there. Oh, or maybe it's from where it was hanging out on the washing line. I don't know. I'll put this in the maybe pile as well. I don't really like it. If it's looking a bit tired and frayed with all of the things, you know how it is, these things all come off. I think that's another maybe. Maybe. Right, one more. Oh yeah, another one. Bleach marks. Can you see that? These ones just here. Oh man. Okay. Why was I keeping them? Why am I keeping them? To be honest, I haven't taken the time to really go through them probably since we moved into this house. So that was about, I don't know, 2 years ago. So I really should have done it before. Maybe pile. These ones. This is also a maybe as well. Oh, mostly blue. And this is a keep. Oh, this hand towel I absolutely despise. It's all torn, tattered. This is a throwaway. Probably good for cleaning actually. So I will keep that in this pile because I will use it somewhere. And this one is a donate. It's in okay-ish condition, so I'm sure someone will love it. Someone else will love it more than I do. That other white towel I have is like brand new. This one is brand new and I don't know where it's come from. I have a feeling it could have been from a hotel. I think it's come from a hotel. I was on one of my work trips or something. I must have taken it like, oh, I'll take that one. Thank you very much. And I think that's where a lot of these towels as well, face cloths, have come from too. I'm going to keep these so I can use them as rags. No one uses face cloths in this house, so I will use these as rags because they're just sitting in the cupboard. Then I can just clean with those. This is a dishcloth, a Christmas dishcloth, but it's good as just a hand towel. So I use this in the kids' bathroom. Now you'll see I'm not very coordinated. Listen, I think this is how most people's houses are, to be honest, and not all like heavily styled. And I would love to say that my house is beautifully styled, but it isn't. I'm not that type of person. I'm just a realist. This stuff here is all to donate, and I found these mattress protectors from when we moved house. So this pile here is all things that like drop sheets from my painting, and I've got a box in the garage where I can put those inside. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to have a look. Oh, I knew I had some more somewhere. The covers for clothing, so I'm definitely going to keep those, put those in the wardrobe. I found that if I find something and I need to put it away, I put it away straight away. That helps me rather than waiting until the end and finding another home for it. I found just putting it away straight away really helps me out. And I bought some more of these bags the other day. I'm going to put this in my bedroom. In a recent video I shared some of these, how I use these ones. I think these ones are from IKEA, or they may be from somewhere else, I'm not sure, but I'm going to put these away right now. With this one as well, these ones, I'm going to go and put these away in the garage right now, in the box where these go. Now, the biggest thing I found with this laundry room is that as much as I love it, it hasn't been designed very well. So where the sink is versus where the shelves are, and it just don't really make sense. And I also don't have any bench space in here. So the top of my washing machine really does become like not catch-all, but the place in which I fold things, hold stuff, put the laundry detergent on top, laundry buckets, etc. So the sink itself is pretty unused, but it's pretty grubby. So I found that when we had something dirty, we'd just chuck it inside. We've got a blue bucket that we chuck things inside that either need to be soaked overnight, something like that, but really hasn't been cleaned. So I had to take the time to deep clean the sink. So before I had just a plastic tablecloth that sat on top of the washing machine before. Yes, very stylish, I hear you say, but it was looking a bit tattered and a little bit worn out, as you can see from the beginning of the video. And whilst I was clearing out the laundry cupboard, I found this old tablecloth that's also quite worn. I think I used it from when the kids were little, and I used to put that on around the top of the table just to kind of protect it from all of their spillages and food and all that stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use, instead of chucking it out, I will replace it with the blue one that's currently there, and that's what I've been wrestling with to try and place on top of the washing machine. But it turned out pretty good having that on top of there, and it's really has kind of protected the top of the washing machine, seeing as I don't have any like a bench to put anything. So eventually it will be something where we will go ahead and redo this laundry, but hey, it works for now, and I'm not in the position right now to go and invest a whole heap of money to make it look all fancy and stylish like so many other YouTube videos that you might find. Listen, this is just I'm being practical, I'm being real, and I'm working with what I've got. We also realized as well, whilst I'm cleaning the washing machine and deep cleaning this area, I had to get my son to come and help me, and he helped me hoover just behind I say hoover, but actually mean vacuum the back of the washing machine there, because so much dust had managed to get caught up there. So yeah, it's also a fire hazard, I believe, if you have lots of dust there. So gave that a good clean as well. But oh my goodness, so satisfying seeing a really clean sink and really clean laundry area as well. That's so many of these tablecloths, so some of them have stains on. I do feel like donating them to some friends. I've got 6. I've got 1 table. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I'll keep them aside for now. Some of them are stained. Towels at the top, all floor mats here, tablecloths. Will do. Okay, here you go. We have some heaps of towels. These are my husband's old gym towels when we used to go to F45. This one is raggedy, but I think I'll just use these as, the kids can use these as floor towels. We don't have just regular bath towels when you step out of the shower. I hate them. So now is the time when I went ahead to put them back inside the laundry cupboard. So I put them on the shelves. I actually kept all the shelves at the same height that they were before, so that really worked out well for me. And just placing all the towels at the top, leaving those there, which I did also find. I found 2 pillow cushion covers that I bought from IKEA years back, and I actually hadn't used them, so I went ahead and put them on the sofa cushions straight away. I was like, oh well, why not use them instead of, what am I waiting for, why are we keeping them? Instead of throwing them out, decided to use them straight away, and just went ahead and put the other things back inside the cupboard. Now you may be wondering, why is she pouring that shower gel into that smaller container? Well, actually, I hate having those really big shower gel containers or bottles or whatever it is inside of the shower. So I bought those smaller, one of those smaller, actually it was a pack of 3 empty bottles, and I just decant the shower gel into that smaller container, and it sits on the shelf in the bathroom that my kids use, and it just makes it look a lot better. I just really don't like seeing those big bottles like sitting on the floor inside of the shower. So So it just works. It's just a lot more practical for my kids to use when they're having a shower than using that big old massive bottle, and they're obviously tall enough to reach it inside of the shower. As you can see, I have one of these glass jars here, and I actually use these are actually coffee jars, and I thought I really want to keep this, you know, realistic, and I have just been going around shopping my house to see what I have lying around that I can use that just looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and just makes the space look a little bit better. So I found this coffee jar that was empty. I actually have two others that are sitting in my garage ready to be used elsewhere, and I had this laundry container that used to sit underneath a sink. I thought actually it's better if it sits up on the shelf, so I've literally just gone ahead and decanted the powder that's there and put it inside of this one, and it's worked out really well. So since recording this, I've actually done, it's been about 3 weeks since I recorded it, and it's just worked out really well for myself and for my husband whilst doing our laundry, and I love it. So I think I'll go ahead and put things like bicarb soda inside of there, but let me know inside of the comments whether you want to see a part 2 to see how I go about using and organizing products inside of the laundry and finding some solutions that are cost effective and that literally don't break the bank. Let me know in the comments. While I continued to shop my house to find other items that I could use, I needed something for this shelf. You can see this blue shelf behind, and I didn't want anything to keep scratching on it or peeling the paint away or making it look terrible. So I managed to find, and I don't even know, I found it in my office on my floor, typical. I thought, oh, I could use this, and it's just one of those mats. I think they can be used for laundry drawers, pots and pans in your kitchen, anything that you don't want the surface to be scratched. And I thought this will be pretty handy to use. So I've gone ahead, unwrapped it, and I'm just going to cut these to size to put on the laundry shelf. So luckily you can't actually see what's on the shelf from head height, so I think it will look pretty good. So I went ahead and put these all on the shelf just to make it look a little bit better, but also so that bottles and the jars and everything that we put on there doesn't scratch the surface. Let me know if you've used these before. I'll put the link as well to this one specifically in the description for you. I bought them from IKEA. Now, I've had this thing that you can see I'm holding here for the longest time, and it's actually a cleaner that you use on the floor, and I bought it from Muji, and I do love the idea behind it. So you get these wipes, you attach it on, as you can see there, and then you use it to mop like small spills or something on the floor, but it just doesn't do anything. So in my mind I'm like, ooh, I should keep this, but on the other hand I'm like, it doesn't actually work, it's not really practical. But what we have been using it is been putting it on the top shelf of that laundry cupboard and then hanging my duster off the edge of it. It's been easy for everyone to get, so it has some practical use, but not really for the thing that we need it for, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't think I'll be keeping this one, but it's been handy. But I've used it literally just 2 or 3 times, so I won't be using it for the reason that I purchased it, but I'll just keep it in the laundry cupboard for now to keep my feather duster where I can find it. Ignore the washing machine, but this is where we're up to after end of day 1. So I managed to clear up the shelves. Found this old jar here in the pantry, so I might just use that for some of the other things I have. But it looks a lot better inside of here. Had to put this one back because I need to find a new home for it. So depending, I might do a part 2 of this to kind of see how I find some storage ideas for here, because that's really been an issue. I don't really like the way that looks on the shelf, but the pantry is a lot clearer now, so looking a lot better. So you can see, I don't know what to do with that iron, but anyway, some of these other things down here have all been put inside, so that's good. I can probably put them underneath the sink over here. But I want to tackle that another time. But I've got all of these tablecloths, which I don't even use. And some of them, as I had a look, have stains on. My husband's work uniform, chef uniform, and these are floor towels for the bathroom. And these are all hand towels, regular towels, and other bath towels. So yes, looking a lot better than it did, that's for sure. So I think it looks good. What do you think? Thoughts? Share them with me in the comments. But looking a lot better than it did before. I did take away the towel, I think, that was on here, and I replaced it with these IKEA mats, and I just cut them to length. So that's been quite good. So I'm going to keep those on top of there. You can't really see them from a distance. But these black containers, as I've said before, I don't like because I can't see what's inside. Only spiders hanging around inside. And this is just up here for the time being, just to keep this flat. So I think I've got some more of these jars somewhere, and I can put some of these boosters inside some smaller jars. And I have some detergent, I think. I've got some sanitizer. I've got some containers coming to put these inside. So I think I will do a part 2. But yes, this is how we're looking so far at the end of day 1. Thanks so much for taking the time to sit and watch this declutter with me. I hope it has inspired you to go ahead and just tackle your own laundry area. And just remember, just tackle it a little bit at a time. Even if you have another part that you need to do at some point, doesn't matter. You don't have to do it all in the same day. I definitely do want to go ahead and tackle some of those items that are sitting on the shelf and decant them and put them into something else that looks a little bit better so I can see what's inside the boxes. But I'm not going to try and do that all in one day. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, I had to get this declutter done within a couple of hours because I had to go to an event with my son shortly in the evening, so I had to get as much done as I could do. I couldn't get it all done at once, so I wasn't going to stress out about it. So I hope this has inspired you to go ahead and declutter your own laundry room. If you do want to go and check out one of my other previous decluttering videos, they've just popped up on the screen for you to go ahead and watch. And remember, gorgeous, being a functional hot mess is not a badge of honor. Keep fighting for simplicity. Bye.